Hey, Ethan. You've been sitting there for a while now. You're not on your phone, not doing anything, just staring. What's going on inside that head of yours? Are you okay?
Honestly, Lily, I don't even know. I just sat down and time passed. I didn't feel like doing anything. Not because I was tired, just because nothing felt worth doing.
I used to have things I loved, music, movies, going out. But lately, even those feel hollow. I start something and within minutes, I just stop. Like something inside me switched off.
And it's not that you're lazy. You just don't feel that pull anymore. That excitement, that reason to start. Like everything lost its color somehow. You're not bored. You're empty. And someone watching this right now knows exactly what Ethan is describing. You used to have things that made you feel alive, but somewhere along the way, that feeling disappeared, and you don't even know when it left.
That's exactly it. I don't know when it happened. One day, I just realized nothing excites me anymore. No plans feel worth making. No goals feel worth chasing. It's like I'm just existing.
And that feeling of just existing, without really living, is one of the heaviest feelings a person can carry. Because from the outside, everything looks fine. But inside, something feels completely shut down.
Ethan, what you're feeling has a reason. This didn't happen randomly. Something trained you, slowly, over time. And your mind is now protecting itself by shutting down desire completely.
Protecting itself? By making me feel nothing? That doesn't sound like protection. That sounds like punishment. How is feeling empty protection?
Because your mind learned something painful. It learned that wanting things leads to disappointment, that excitement leads to letdown. So it stopped letting you want things deeply to protect you from being hurt again.
So I'm not broken? My mind just stopped trusting that good things can happen? That's why nothing excites me. Because somewhere inside, I stopped believing it would work out. I gave up without even realizing it.
And right now, someone watching this has been living in that same protection mode. You stopped getting excited about things because too many times things didn't work out, and your heart quietly learned to want less.
I think that's what happened to me. I had plans, dreams, things I was excited about. And one by one, they didn't happen. And I kept telling myself it was fine. But I think a part of me just gave up quietly.
And that quiet giving up is the most dangerous kind because you don't even notice it happening. You just slowly stop dreaming, stop planning, stop feeling. There's also something happening in your brain, Ethan. Your dopamine system, the part that creates excitement, gets damaged by overstimulation. Scrolling, junk food, instant gratification. Your brain gets so much easy pleasure that real life feels boring.
So I've been numbing myself without knowing it? Every time I scrolled, watched something just to pass time, I was making real life feel less exciting? My brain started needing more and more stimulation. And when real life couldn't give that, everything felt flat.
Yes, and nobody talks about this enough. We live in a world that constantly overstimulates us. And then we wonder why we feel nothing. Why sitting quietly feels unbearable. Why real life feels so underwhelming.
That's terrifying to hear because I didn't choose this consciously. I just did what everyone does: scroll, watch, distract. And slowly, I lost the ability to feel real excitement.
And someone watching this right now is recognizing themselves in Ethan's words. You've been overstimulated for so long that silence feels uncomfortable, and real life feels like it's not enough anymore.
And it gets worse because of social media. Everyone seems excited about their life, traveling, achieving, celebrating. And I'm here feeling nothing, which makes me feel even more broken.
That comparison is destroying you silently because you're comparing your inner emptiness to someone else's highlight reel. They're not showing you their quiet moments, their numbness, their confusion, their hollow days.
I think I've also lost who I am a little. I used to know what I liked, what I wanted. Now, when someone asks me what I enjoy, I genuinely don't know what to say. It's like my personality went somewhere and didn't come back.
That's because excitement and identity are connected. What excites you defines a part of who you are. When you lose excitement, you lose touch with yourself too. You start feeling like a stranger in your own life. And right now, someone watching feels like a stranger to themselves. You don't recognize what you want anymore. You don't know what makes you happy. And that disconnect is one of the loneliest feelings in the world.
So, how do you get it back? How do you feel excited again when your brain has forgotten how? When everything feels gray and flat? Is there actually a way back?
Yes, but it won't happen the way you expect. You can't force excitement to return. You can't think your way back to feeling alive. You have to create the conditions and let it come back slowly. First, you have to reduce the overstimulation. Less scrolling, less noise, less distraction. Give your brain a chance to reset. When you stop feeding it constant stimulation, it slowly starts to find meaning in smaller things again.
So, the first step is actually doing less? Not adding more, but removing things? Well, that feels counterintuitive. I thought I needed to find something new to be excited about. But maybe the problem is everything I've been consuming.
Second, you have to reconnect with your body. Move, walk, breathe outside. Your mind is trapped in its own loop, and physical movement breaks that loop. The body and mind are more connected than you think.
I've heard that before, but never really believed it. But thinking about it now, the days I feel most empty are the days I don't move at all. I just sit, scroll, think, and the emptiness just grows heavier.
Third, stop waiting to feel excited before you start. Most people wait for motivation to appear, but motivation comes after action, not before. You start small, do the thing, and feeling follows, not the other way around.
I've been waiting to feel ready, waiting to feel excited before I begin. But maybe that's why I never begin. Because the excitement never comes first. I have to create it through action.
And someone watching this right now has been waiting to feel motivated before starting. But that feeling isn't coming first. It never does. You have to move first and let feeling catch up.
I think the hardest part is patience. Because I want to feel alive again, right now. But I know that's not how it works. And that impatience makes everything feel worse. Like I'm failing at healing too.
Healing from numbness takes time. You didn't become empty overnight, and you won't feel alive overnight either. But every small step, every moment of presence, is bringing you back to yourself slowly.
I've been really hard on myself about this. thinking something is wrong with me, that I'm broken in a way others aren't, that everyone else feels alive and I don't. And that made the emptiness even lonelier.
You're not broken, Ethan. You're depleted. There's a difference. Broken means something is wrong with you. Depleted means you need to be refilled.
Depleted, not broken. That actually changes how I see myself. Because broken feels permanent. But depleted feels like something that can be fixed. Like I just need the right things to fill me back up.
Exactly. And what fills you back up isn't always big. Sometimes it's sunlight, silence, a walk, a conversation that actually means something. Small moments of real life, unfiltered and unrushed. And someone watching this right now has been looking for big solutions to a quiet problem. But the answer is smaller than you think. Less noise, more presence, less stimulation, more stillness.
I came into this conversation feeling completely empty. And understanding why somehow makes it lighter. Like I finally have a place to start.
That's all you need right now. Not a complete transformation, just a place to start. One small step toward feeling again. That's enough for today.
I think for the first time in a long time, I actually want to try again. Not because everything is fixed, but because I understand what happened. And maybe that's the beginning of feeling alive again. Goodbye, Lily.
You're not empty because life has nothing to offer. You're empty because you've been running on the wrong fuel. Come back to the small things. Come back to stillness. And slowly, you'll come back to yourself. Goodbye, Ethan. And to everyone watching, you are not broken. You are just depleted. And that can be healed.